I hear people call me some kind of monogatari expert, and while as flattering as that is, I don't have a degree in monogatari, but what I do have a degree in is zoology. So today I'm going to put that to the test and work out just what exactly the heavy stone crab is, using facts and logic. Let's get into it. Now the heavy stone crab is not an actual crab, and so it cannot be assigned to any species of crab, so yeah, video over. But if you have to link it to an existing species, then I guess it's gotta be Homo sapien, a human, as the weight crab is born from human thought. What, that isn't a satisfactory answer? Well okay, let's find out what crab species it looks like then. Now crabs are decapods, meaning they have 10 deca feet pod. They are part of the infraorder Brachyura, which quite literally means short tail. As well, most crabs do not have a visible abdomen. Not actually a tail, but it kind of looks like one, and the ones that do have it visible only have a very short one, hence why their name means short tail. And well, there's over 4,500 species of crab, so this might be a little hard to narrow down. Now the immediate smoking gun here is the legs. Most crabs do not have legs this long in comparison to their bodies. There's only really a handful of crabs that do. The big one you might be thinking of is the spider crab, the largest crab in the world being the Japanese spider crab, which is still a tad smaller than the monster of a crustacean we see in Hitagi crab. But I don't know, island gigantism, deep sea gigantism, it's big alright. The heavy stone crab though is not a spider crab. The reason being that spider crabs have very long chilipeds, the first set of legs, which you might more commonly know as the pincers. Or so you may think, as only the males have long chilipeds, meaning if the crab is female, then sure the chilipeds are roughly the right size, maybe still a little small, but within reason. However, there is one further reason that this is not a spider crab, and that is the shape of its carapace. Spider crabs have pear-shaped carapaces, a very different shape from the oval shape of the heavy stone crab. In fact, the heavy stone crab's carapace is extremely symmetrical, to the point it doesn't appear to have a visible abdomen. Now that isn't all that rare, as I already said. Many species have their abdomens hidden under their thoraxes, but it does whittle down our search a bit more. The king crab is not a bad suggestion, as it also has those long legs, but the surface of its carapace is way too spiky. The Japanese mitten crab does have a more favourable carapace shape, but the absence of hairs on the heavy stone crab again makes this unlikely. Of course, we can't leave an actual stone crab out of the conversation, but even if their carapace is similar, the limb length is a real deal breaker, something again true for the brown crab. The third heaviest crab in the world, the giant mud crab, may have the size, but the presence of swimming limbs, which are modified pairs of the fifth limbs, make it flat out wrong. And we kind of reach this kind of issue no matter what species we turn to, as even if a species has multiple traits that match up to the heavyweight crab, there's always usually one feature that is wrong even if the others are right. So do we just give up and admit it's a fictional crab? Hell no, as even if we can't find an exact match, I have something kinda close. One of the most commonly eaten species of crab in Japan, the snow crab. Long limbs? Check. Small pincers in the females? Check. A hidden abdomen? Check. Roughly oval carapace? Check. No swimming limbs? Check. A smooth carapace? Check. It's not an exact match, I will agree, but from what we see of the heavy stone crab, it's about as close as an answer as we can come to. So yeah, as a YouTuber with a zoology degree I cannot prove I have to conclude that the heavy stone crab is a snow crab, Chinnocetus apilio. Though doesn't Oceano say it takes the form of a hare and a beautiful woman as well? I don't know, maybe it's a Lepus brachioris, the Japanese hare, also known as the field rabbit, and for the woman that's obviously a Homo sapien. So yeah, the epilogue, no, maybe the punchline of this video, is that the fictional heavy stone crab is a snow crab, a Japanese hare, and a beautiful woman. Just kidding, the real punchline of this video is that today is April 1st. Happy April Fools everyone!